Alright, okay, hello. Alright. I am going to start booting up Blue Sky soon. Okay. Let me figure this out. Hello! Hi! Okay. Alright. I'm just waiting for it to... How are we doing? Hello! Okay. I'm gonna make sure that this is connected to my earbuds. Oh, wow. Okay. Hello! Okay, there we go. Okay, now it's in my earbuds. And that's not gonna, like, echo. Oh my gosh, what? Oh my god, thank you. Thank you for the sub. What the heck? Thank you. What? That's crazy. Thanks. That's so exciting. Wait, sorry. Okay, I feel like I don't know how to react. I'm not used to this, but thank you so much. Alright, okay. Oh wait, maybe I should restart the capture. Sorry, we're having minor technical difficulties, but... Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. That's more like it. Okay. Hello! Hello, guys. What's up? Alright, okay, sorry. Okay. Okay. Alright, okay, we can get started now. Sorry for the hold up. Okay. So we're just gonna pick up where we left off yesterday. Which was... Load game. Which was here, because I remember we were about to show our poem. Okay, we're back. Let's go, okay. So we wrote a poem for Sayori, because I think we agree that we're doing the Sayori route first. You guys can let me know if you guys are interested in seeing the other routes in this game as well, because I would be down to do that. But okay, so who do we want to show? Okay, let's see. Hello, chat. What are you guys saying? Yuri? Sayori? Just Sayori? Yuri? I don't think I'll be able to stay for very long, unfortunately. Wait, no, don't worry about it. It's fine. I remember yesterday you said that you were going to see Brand New Day, right? I believe. So, like, no worries. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's see. Alright, you know what? We can show it to Yuri first. Since... okay. Let's see what Yuri says. I'm sorry if I've offended you? Huh? I said that Sayori's writing style wasn't the best, but it seems that you prefer that style to mine. Okay, wait. She's low-key taking it personally. Yuri, I'm sorry. I promise it's not a personal slight against you that I write in a certain way. I don't know. Wait, sorry. Let me look chat. Wait, like, have fun at the movies. I hope you have a fun experience. I enjoyed Brand New Day. I feel like I feel like you will enjoy it. Probably. I liked it. Okay. What else is Yuri gonna say? So in a way, I was saying that your writing style is bad as well. Oh my goodness. Okay. She's just coming out swinging. Great. Okay. Did you ever read that fic? Wait, I started it. I like it so far. I like read the first chapter like logged out of AO3, so I gotta log in so that when I give kudos it'll actually have my name on it. So yeah, guys, everyone in the stream, Dead Poets by Flower's Edge on AO3. Get on it, guys. If you're a Natsuri fan, hop on that. I pirated just to watch it in theaters a week later. I just didn't want to get spoiled. Yeah. Well, you know. I hope that you enjoyed the theater experience. Okay. Man. Now I just really want— I think the thing about DDLC is, like, I just really want to know what the other girls see, like, when we hand them our poem. Because, like, I don't know what we must have written, but Yuri fucking hates it. Oh my goodness. I had to make an account for this. Hello, Cheesecakes. Hello, welcome. So glad to see you here. I blasted all my money on Leah subs 3 days prior. Well, you know what? Leah's the GOAT, so, you know, Leah is in fact the GOAT. Everyone follow Leah Limpkins everywhere. But I'm definitely open to critique if you have any. Yeah, of course. For sure. I feel like I need to let writing, like, marinate in my brain for a little bit, but, you know, I will get to reading all of the 11 chapters that are currently out. Okay, let's see what Yuri has to say. I'm just... She hates our poems so much. Oh my goodness. I feel like she's being a little harsh right now. I can't lie. Leah can be second best if she wishes. She's second best? Let's see. Yuri, that's a bit of a leap. I hope you can forgive me. Okay. Yuri, it's okay for you to have an opinion. That doesn't make you evil. I should have known this would happen. If I tried to prepare my words, I just sound awkward and weird. But if I just try to speak my mind, I come off as unfiltered and people dislike me anyway. So please don't force yourself to be around me. Oh, okay, wait. Yuri, no, I'm sorry, wait. What's going on? Wait, what's this mod about? Low-key, I know about as much as you do for the most part. This is just the mod that won the Instagram poll. From what I understand, I believe that Blue Skies is just kind of like, I believe that it's kind of just DDLC if it was a normal dating sim type situation, you know? I'm pretty sure that's basically what the premise is. From what I know, it's just a continuation. Blue Skies is more of a dating sim / slice of life version of DDLC. It takes away Monica's self-awareness. Yes, that. Pengoo, hi, what did I miss? Honestly, not much. We picked up where we left off. We're showing our poems, and I just started showing it to Yuri, and she fucking hates it. Yeah. Sorry, Yuri. Sorry. We, like, gave her our poem, and the first thing she said was, "Yo, did I offend you? Why are you still writing so bad?" So, yeah. I think it's more character development. Yeah, it seems like it. It seems very character driven. I'm excited by that. I do enjoy character driven things. I think that's a big reason why I enjoyed the side story so much, is because of how character driven it is. But yeah. I know this is what Monica wants, but it's clear that you'd be happier if you spent more time around the others. Yuri, please. You don't have to pity me, it's okay. Besides, I have my books with me. They'll never abandon me or leave me alone. They're all I've ever needed, anyway. Yuri shows me a plaintive smile before turning around and heading back to her own desk. Oh my god! Wait, okay, I really want to know what our poem was now. I really want to know. I would, do a tap solo as someone who hasn't done tap in, 11 years. Just to know, what that poem was. I would be willing to do very questionable vocal warm-ups in front of a live studio audience just to know what that poem was, because it was so bad that she just stopped talking to us. I just want to know. Yuri, I'm so sorry. Wait, Yuri just hates the fuck out of that poem. She really does. This is making me sad. It is making me sad too. Wait, Yuri, I'm sorry. I don't hate you. I'm not writing bad on purpose, okay? Please. It's not a personal slight towards you. I'm just not cracked, okay? Poor Yuri, I thought the dokis were supposed to be like when you appeal to Sayori. Oh my god, take more of my money. Jeez! Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Dude, what the heck? 2 gift subs, that's crazy. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Okay. I really didn't mean to upset her, but no matter what I say, she won't listen to me. Okay, I'm trying to read a bit slower because I watched back a little bit of yesterday's VOD and I feel like I was low-key sputtering and stumbling over my words a lot, so I'm gonna try not to do that. She really seems to think I hate her, although that couldn't be further from the truth. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she actually wants to be alone, I'll have to respect that request and leave her be. Oh no! Oh my. Dang. The worst thing she can say is, "I don't like it." And then turns out she just fully turns around and leaves. Poem so bad that she disengages completely. Oh, I feel so bad. Wait. Oh, that makes me sad. Wait, Yuri, we don't hate you, okay? It's not a slight against you. That's probably my 5th time saying that so far, but okay, Sayori, 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 Sayori. She'll cheer you up. She's the goat. Oh wait, okay, wait, sorry. None, this all comes out of my savings. Dang. Okay, you know what? Take care of your money, yeah. I only just recently started saving, so I ain't got much in there and it's whatever. Okay, I really appreciate your generosity, but take good care of your money. Also, what's your YouTube channel? Because I haven't seen your streams on there. Yeah, wait. I stream... Okay, so I stream here, but I posted my VODs to Pengoo Plain Pilot on YouTube. So, it's just spelled the same way it is on my art Instagram, just Pengoo Plain Pilot on YouTube. And you'll probably find the VOD if you type in like Pengoo Plain Pilot Blue Skies or something, maybe. But that's where I post VODs, and I will likely be posting this one there soon as well. Oh, wait, Mr. Roka posted... Yeah, that's the channel link. Thank you, Mr. Roka. Okay. Alright. Whom should I show my poem to next? Okay. Well, let's do Monica next. Maybe that's just my personal bias. I'm a Monica main, I fear. Monica, my bestie. Hi again, Paperclip. I'm trusting that the club's been doing you well. I'm just imagining just like someone just scrolling by this and just being like, why the hell did this person name herself Paperclip? Anyways. Same answer as yesterday. That's nice to hear. So how's the writing going? Alright, I guess. Just alright, No, I guess I should say that it's revolutionized my world and brought color into my previously lifeless, life. Okay. Okay, Paperclip, trying to be silly, trying to be funny. Well, I say that, but the club, if not the poetry, really has made my days more interesting. I'm less of a chud now. I was Paperclip, I was 19 and never fucking learned how to read, but now I'm still 19 and I can read a little bit. Okay. Can it with the sarcasm, mister. Oh wait, no, she's not smiling, sorry. Okay. Can it with the sarcasm, mister. You know what, I like that she's not taking our BS. I like that. I enjoy that she's not taking our BS. At least you're not hating it though, right? No, it's been an interesting experience at least. Gives me a new hobby to do. I'm happy that you're applying yourself at least. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Okay, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. I'm scared of the ... Imagine she's just like, you know, Paperclip? This looks like shit and you should die. Okay, wait, sorry, let me look at the chat. I've just been... Why when I can spend it on others? That's, you know, a very sweet mindset to have, but you know, take care of yourself too, my guy. She basically does the same thing in base game if you appeal to Natsuki. Right, yes, but it still hurts. Yeah. This is day 3, right? I think it's day 2. I think we've only written 2 poems so far. Side profile Monica looks so unserious. Yeah, she got like the three-quarters profile. I enjoy that she's not front-facing. Like, I like that detail a lot. But, you know, it is, I am not used to it yet. I don't think I'm gonna get used to it. I named myself Timmy. Love that. OMG, Monica facing like all the other dokis creeps me out. Oh wait, I'm sorry guys. I am late. What did I miss? Honestly, nothing. Don't worry about it. I like just picked up where we left off last stream, so I'm just showing the poem that we wrote last time to the girls. So far we've shown it to Yuri and Monica. We just showed it to Monica. We already showed it to Yuri and she hated it so bad that she immediately stopped talking to us. What's that, Pengoo? When I get paid in 2 days, you want 5 more subs? I'll give it some thought. Whoa. Thank you so much for your generosity. I appreciate it, but, you know, just... It's okay, really. MC is low-key a chud. Of course, always. Alright, okay, let's keep going. Pressurized. I float there. In vast, hollow emptiness, large but small, grandiose and overwhelming, yet Yet a dust mote? Okay. Drifting, meandering, carried along in endless void. But then I realize, my eyes open, bloodshot, my mouth opens, gasping for breath in this crushing, suppressing, restraining, boundless, everlasting, suffocating vacuum of torment. Okay. Okay, you know, she really likes this, like, she really likes these, like, very shapely poems. Like, it's giving very, like, Shel Silverstein. I'm pretty sure she talked about that in Act 3. Or, like, or at least I swear that she talked about Shel Silverstein at some point, somehow. Atmosphere, Pascal, Tor, screaming with no mouth, screaming with no mouth. I have no mouth and I must scream. Hello? Okay. Stretching, restraining, unrelenting, clawing with no nails, disintegrating in a suffocating poem of absence. Or poem of absence. Wait, guys, I'm so sorry. I feel like normally I just, like, read through the entire poem, but I've just been kind of jumping around today. Let me read this again. Oh, wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Monica, I'm so sorry. I feel like Monica is, like, screaming for help in these poems, bro. After we downloaded this mod against her will. Oh, that sickens me. Monica, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for doing this to you. I really am. Oh my. Okay. Alright. Okay. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Really, free form too, if that's what you call it. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Oh wait, okay, sorry. Let me look in chat again. It's okay. My language translates into yes. Wait, I'm so sorry. Ra? Wait, tell me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Yes, Ra, I want all of your money, so understood, Pengoo. Oh my goodness. Okay, well... man. Shel Silverstein creeped me out as a kid. Wait, low-key... I understand, yes. I had friends tell me that, too. That, like, Shel Silverstein also creeped them out as a kid, because of, like... I understand. I never really got, like, super into Shel Silverstein as a wee little child, but I did read like his stuff every now and again, and I do vaguely remember, like, the author picture at the back of the book, like, giving me a very slight jump scare. I'm sure he's a nice guy, though, I think. I mean, I don't really know much about Shel Silverstein other than the fact that he wrote poetry books. Why do you kind of sound like what I imagine Monica to sound like? Oh, what a compliment, thank you. She talks about Shel Silverstein in Act 1 on day 2 of Natsuki's route. Oh, okay. Because I definitely remember her talking about it in the base game at some point, but it's just been like, it's been a hot minute since I've played the base game. I should do that again sometime to, like, refresh. Pengoo is Monica after she escaped the game, and that's why she feels so bad for her. Yeah, guys, it's me. Fuck, you caught me. Rats. Darn it. I've been discovered. Maybe the game had a freaking Monica route. I read The Giving Tree, that's about it. Yeah. Like, I think 6 years ago when... like, I think 6 years ago when DDLC was my whole life, that's what I wish because I was Monica's biggest fan. Yeah. Get on the piano, Penguka. Wait, actually... I can play the piano. It's, like, been a while since I played, though. Like, I can probably figure it out if I give it a solid try for a little bit. I don't really know if I'm that good anymore, but I should figure out how to play Your Reality sometime. The other girls don't do this stuff nearly as much as you, at least. Shel Silverstein looking composition. Yeah, you could say that they're a bit more traditional when it comes to their structure. But I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Yeah, she also enjoys like the all caps. Suffocating! Yeah. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. Yes. We love, utilization of negative space, I think, is what she's getting at. It fragments everything and leaves a dissonant tone with the reader. I see. I guess that there's a lot of things you can do with poetry. Definitely, poetry is very much an art form. You're meant to craft poems using never-before-seen combinations of words to interpret the world around you. You really love poetry, huh? Hey, sorry, let me look at the chat again. Penguka. Monica and you low-key twinning, bro. Aww, that's so nice. Wait, yeah. That is nice. I mean, I like Monica a lot. I feel like she's a very nuanced character. I feel like she gets misrepresented and like misunderstood by people a lot. Like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes in the fandom, I feel like there's two camps. And I talked about this with Big Oofers. Like, there's two camps of people in the DDLC fandom who kind of are on like the two extremes of Monica is the most evil being to ever exist on this earth and she must explode in a gas tank. Or it's like Monica has never done any wrong in her entire life. And okay, I mean, obviously I think the second one is less common than the first one for sure, but like I feel like there's a lot of nuance to her character that I feel like, I mean, that's an entire other can of worms. I could yap about that at length on like an art stream or something, or like if you guys really want to hear my thoughts about that, but I don't know. She gets misrepresented and misunderstood pretty frequently, I think. So, Monica, get behind me, okay? Get behind me. I understand you. I understand you. You're not a yandere. Okay, let me see. But can you sing soprano? And I can't get you out of my head. Oh, wait, okay, sorry, okay, wait. Okay, the music is distracting me. And I sing soprano, and I can't get you out of my head. Okay. Maybe I should like play some DDLC music sometime, or like the fan songs in like an art stream or something sometime. Sayori and I twin! We love that. Yes, the entire DDLC club is so misrepresented. Yeah. I agree. Like, I feel like all of the girls get misrepresented in like very frustrating ways. And it's like, I feel like sometimes, and maybe this sounds a bit harsh, but I feel like sometimes the way that people interpret the characters kind of makes me feel like they've missed the entire point of what the game had to say about, you know, not dehumanizing people, you know, not tropifying people. It makes me want to rip their throat out. Okay, you know what, that okay, but yes, no, I totally get it. Like, I feel like Monica does get misrepresented in a lot of fandom spaces, and it is quite frustrating. Yes. You know what, guys? I can do a cover of Just Monica sometime, if you guys feel like it. When art stream? Soon. If you guys really want an art stream, I can do it sometime. Like, I can probably do art streams more, like, when I go back to college, probably, because those are pretty easy to do, I think. Remember that guy I showed you who called Monica cold and calculating? It's sharp as a knife and twice the rush. Okay, Monica does terrible stuff, but she admits it was never meant to go that far and couldn't even delete them. She didn't have it in her. Agree! She suddenly realizes her world is fake and that no one around her is actually real except for the person playing MC. She likes the concept of the player. See, I think the thing is like, okay, and you know what? This is my hot take, right? Actually, I don't know if this is a hot take. It could be like a very lukewarm take, but it is a take in general of some temperature of some sort. I feel like, I mean, I feel like when Monica was, doing everything to mess with the girl's script and everything, like, I feel like a lot of it came from just like very deep like disillusionment with what the universe she lived in was in general, and it wasn't really so much of like a personal like type of thing to like break down the girls as individuals, but more so a rebellion against the system. Because in her eyes, obviously, like her actions are still very deplorable, but in her eyes, all the girls are just kind of cogs in this machine that she wants to get out of, and like is trying to latch to like, the only person outside of it. So like in her mind, it's not so much like harming her friends more than it is like her grieving the idea that none of them were ever real and that none of them ever had free will anyways. So in a way, like that grief translates to just anger with the system at large, and then just kind of like doing things to screw with it and get what she wants, if that makes sense. Like, obviously, not to say that she didn't do horrible things, because obviously we know that she did, but it's just like there's a lot of nuance there for sure. Let me look at chat. Sorry, I've just been yapping. Yo, there's something I think you should know. I've never seen Yuri so sane and chill. Okay, can't blame her like at all, right? I mean, I honestly, because also the other thing that I think gets lost sometimes is the fact that Monica's literally like 18, like she's a teenager. Like, and honestly, I think for anyone at any age, this is a pretty impossible situation to be in. But like, imagine being like a freaking teenager, bro. Like, oh my god. Like, as someone who's basically her age, like, I could not imagine. Exactly. She clung to a concept of someone who was real as if it would make her real. It was never about attraction. I meant to do this last stream, but it wouldn't let me. Oh my god, thank you! Thank you so much. Thank you, Blobovius. Thank you so much. Dan said Monica does in fact love the player. Yes, yes. Yeah, she never even liked MC in the game. She was intrigued by the player because she knew they were the only thing that was real. Exactly, exactly. I mean, honestly, like, Monica don't care about the MC guy. Like, she want that player cookie. I can really get behind being so lonely that you'd reach out that badly to the only person you felt like had substance, but at the same time, her world wasn't real. Okay. There's also a theory that Monica made the MC as a way to force interaction with someone real. Oh, interesting. Interesting! Wait, I've never heard that theory before. That is an interesting theory. Oh man, he irritated the fuck out of me, I can't lie. Yeah. She wanted to make them less desirable to the player, but the game legit won't let her have a route. Yeah. I don't know how much proof there is for it, though. And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Kind of stated in the song Your Reality. You passed 67 followers? That's crazy! Wait, that's so exciting! Oh my gosh. Thank you guys, that's awesome. Wait, never mind. 67. Oh, okay, wait. I think this is just a way to put 6-7 in my chat. I see. 6-7. Dan is not a reliable source. I mean, I've heard Dan ships not Zuri. Yeah. Haha, based. But yeah, I remember... I think Dan made a joke that was like something to the effect of like Natsuki and Yuri probably kissed in the corner of the library. I second that notion. Man, get back to the game. Okay, I will. Sorry. Maybe you should write a poem about poetry someday. Poem within a poem about poetry, in a poem about poetry. Yeah, that one vine that's like, did you bring a birthday gift to my birthday on my birthday, like to my birthday party on my birthday with a birthday gift? That's not a bad idea. Anyway, it's still hard for me to tell what your poem's about. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader, or the fact that I'm going through severe existential trauma. Yeah. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Free me, please. Okay, I'm kidding. Okay. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? Now, we've all had to experience that at this point with the poetry discussions and all, but it can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. If you find other people who enjoy writing though, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. Yeah, it definitely is more helpful getting real criticism and feedback rather than just empty words. I guess I really hit the mother load with the literature club. Why have I said music club? I've watched too much of the Music Freaks, man. Oh my gosh, wait! Oh my god, that's another sub. Thank you so much. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Thank you, Thunder Stuffing. Thank you so much, Thunder Stuffing. Oh my gosh. Wait, thank you guys so much. What the heck? That is so crazy. I feel so loved right now. I wonder what Monica would be like if she knew the others were sentient, but maybe she's in denial because remember her reaction to Natsuki noticing things? Yeah, I mean, I think she was definitely in denial, I feel. Like, I feel like she... Because I don't think that she would have wanted to accept that fact, right? Because, you know, like, I feel like she genuinely did care for those girls a lot. Like, I feel like, you know, when you're... You know, when she basically, like, zapped Sayori out of existence, like, I think at a certain point, like, I don't think she would have wanted to confront the fact that the girls were all more sentient than she was led to believe in that case. Pengoo, you should look into Game Theory's videos about ddlc+. He talks about Libitina and creating MC theory. I will. Okay. Yes, if you're interested. I am interested. Oh yeah, another DDLC artist on TikTok that I follow gets into that stuff too. Wait, oh my gosh, wait. There's this one artist I follow. Oh my goodness. I know that they go by Wei, like W-E-I, and they do a lot of art about, like, that relates to Project Libitina and, like, the stuff in DDLC Plus that kind of refers to, like, the entire project being sort of like a whole thing. Okay, I'm not being very eloquent right now, but it's very cool. I believe, I think their username is like, I am not very way, I think. I will go check. I might be like plugging them incorrectly, I hope not, but their stuff is really cool, so I definitely recommend. I follow them on Twitter and on TikTok. Yuri Nuke. Yeah, as much as she wants to believe that they're only code, she went out of her way to save Natsuki's to remember her, so she does somewhat know them. Yeah, I mean, you know, I think it says a lot that in Act 3 she does admit that she couldn't actually bring herself to delete the girls. Like, she kept their files in the end, and then wrote herself out of the game. Mani Pengoo. Yes. Natsuki's Cupcakes. Oh, save Natsuki's Cupcakes to remember her. Yes. Mani Oofers. Game Theory's videos on DDLC sucks. Okay. Interesting. Right. I gotta go, Pengoo. I'll be watching Brand New Day soon, though. Have a great stream. Alright, bye! Wait, have fun. Have fun. Have a nice viewing experience. I hope you have a good time. Okay, sorry. Okay. I've been trying to interact with chat a little bit more this time because last time I was kind of just like reading through the game a bunch, which, okay, you guys are here to watch me do that, so I will continue to do that, but I felt kind of bad because I kept just like neglecting the chat. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, awesome. Okay, whom should I show my poem to next? Let's just do Natsuki. I mean, because I think the only reason I'm just... Wait, actually, you want... we could just do Sayori, honestly. Let's just do Sayori. I miss my girl. Sayori, come hither. Yes! Queen. Paperclip? Your poems are seriously amazing! I can't believe you've never told me how good a poet you were! Huh? Sayori, I'm really not that great. You're the only one who likes my poems this much. I mean, Yuri hated it so much she just stopped talking to me. When your poem is so bad that Yuri assumes you hate her. Really? I guess I'll be honest with you. I find it easier to write poems when I'm thinking about our memories together. Okay, I say whatever. I find it easier to write poems when I'm thinking about how in love with you I am. Okay. Eh? Really? Sounds a bit strange, doesn't it? I nervously laugh, noticing the blush that's crept up on Sayori's cheeks. I don't know, I feel like my life's kind of boring. Like, whatever happens in it is literally that. Whereas with you, well, whenever I look back on our memories, everything seemed to be such an adventure whenever you were around. Like when we went exploring that forest near our house ages ago. You made it seem like it was an exciting adventure, kind of like we were both archaeologists or something. Whereas if I went there myself, I just think I was going for a stroll in a forest. I glance over at Sayori. She has a faraway look on her face, wearing a wistful smile. Oh, wait, that's sweet. That's nice. Wait, this is a nice... Okay, you know what? What I will say that I enjoy for the most part about this MC is that between being boring and being a bitch, he chooses a struggle, and that is being boring. Okay, I'm kidding. Okay, I'm being too mean to the base game MC. I really am, but you know, that one Vine that's just like, you are a BICTH. Okay, wait, let me look at chat. Just Sayori. Yes, wait, no, Sayori's so cute. She's such a cutie. We love Sayori in this house, we do! I miss Sayori. Wait, honestly, I love drawing Sayori so much. Like, she's just so expressive. Oh my god, sorry, I had to burp. I think it's easier to just think of Sayori in general. Thinking about other people is so stressful. I don't know if you ever said before, but do you have a favorite fellow DDLC artist? Man, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of artists that I really enjoy the work of. I feel like there's a lot of artists in this fandom with like very different styles. And I think it's really, really cool. Like, I don't know. I'm not really sure if there's any artists that I would like put above others necessarily. More so just like a bunch of artists that I appreciate the work of a lot. Like ones that I can think of. Wei, like I said earlier. Yana Neru? Her art is really good. I really enjoy her art style. It's really cute. And I enjoy her OC and Monica together. It's very cute, very sweet. And also this one artist on Twitter, oh my god, and I'm so sorry if I'm like butchering the pronunciation of this, but Pixotom, like P-E-I-X-O-T-O-M, like they have like very like abstract and like very haunting DDLC art, but like it's so cool. Like I look at their pieces and I'm just like, how did they come up with that? Like it's really cool, and like their art has like a very like unsettling aura to it, but like in a way where like it's very thought-provoking. Like I don't know, I just think it's really cool. I feel like it's really cool to see people's different interpretations, and like, you know, and obviously there's a lot more artists that I love the work of too. Yori Wants Breakfast. I think that's their full username. But Yori, I really like their art style, very cute. And also, you know, I think very expressive colors. I really like their art in general. And there's definitely lots more out there. Like Hinatan? I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I'm so sorry, but super cool. I found their animations on YouTube, I think before I found their other platforms, but I really like their art style. It's really cute. Pengoo is so clippable. Yeah. Okay. I mean, honestly, guys, you have my permission to make clips. I would be entertained. That sentence in specific gave me a good chuckle. When are we getting Sayora fan art? I'll give 20 for all that. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, okay. Yeah, I remember that. I was convinced there were spooky wood trolls out there. I'm always trying to like figure out how to make this noise. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Okay. That's exactly what I mean. You've got such a vivid imagination. And I guess I can tap into that imagination whenever I'm thinking about you. We have this sort of connection. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And it's still there, even after all these years. I think I sort of understand what you mean. Can I ask a favor of you, Paperclip? Sorry. Oh god. What's up? Can I, keep this poem? This is, the first time you've written something for me. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but I didn't write it for you. Give her the poem, Paperclip! Hand her that poem, Paperclip. I know you wrote that poem for her, Paperclip. I wrote that poem for her, Paperclip. Give her that poem, Paperclip. Don't play in my face, Paperclip, okay? Focus. Focus! Okay. But okay, you can keep it. Wait, we haven't shown it to Natsuki yet. What are we gonna do? I think, because we are showing it to Sayori before Natsuki, so like we're just gonna walk up to Natsuki with like shit else to do. Just like, yeah, so I don't have my poem. Do you just want to like chat? I still don't think my poetry skills are anything special. I can have it? Yay! Thank you! Hold on, Sayori. Not everyone has read my poem yet, so I think it'd be unfair to give you my poem right now. Oh, that's true. I should have thought of the others first. It's fine. I get that you're just excited. I'll give it to you later, okay? Okay. Anyway, I still need to read yours. Oh! I totally forgot. It's nowhere near as good as yours, though. I'm sure I'll like it. Alright, okay, let's see. How's chat doing? How are you guys doing? Clip that, clip that. Wait, I'm scared. Wait, Mr. Oka, what did you say clip that about? I was like not paying attention to chat when you said that, so I don't know what happened. I got it? Oh my god. Wait, did you guys clip my angry monologue at Paperclip? Wait, I'm so excited. Wait, I want to see it, can't lie. Okay. Alright, okay, I'm gonna try to do like my character voices whenever I read their poems because I feel like that's like the only appropriate way to read them. Okay, I gotta drink my freaking water. They clipped you saying ooh-ah. Oh great, of course, great. You know what? I can't lie, I personally think the Paperclip monologue was funnier than the ooh-ah, but you know what, it's okay. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Youch! It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. Oh, I scrolled way too far. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo. Inside my head. It's in media now, I pinged you. Oh my gosh. I'm adding the UA to my soundboard for VCs. Are you kidding me? No. You know you're not. No, you're not. You know what? You gifted a bunch of subs, so I'll let you have this one. I'll let you have this one. Okay, so that's the poem. Sayori. Sayori. Yeah. Wow, Sayori. I didn't expect this at all. Did you really write this? Of course I did. Remember, I said I'd write the best poem ever yesterday. Well, here it is. After all, Monica has taught me a lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. So that's what this poem's about? I suppose that much was obvious. Unlike Yuri's or Monica's poems, Sayori's are relatively simple to figure out. So, if I've interpreted this correctly, you're basically doing everything you can to keep your friends happy? Yay, you got it! My voice came out weird, that line. I really enjoyed writing this one. Just getting your thoughts out onto paper and turning them into a poem. It's like magic. Well, I think it's amazing. You should be really proud of it. Thank you, Paperclip. That means a lot. I didn't think it was that good, though. Nah, it's great, seriously. I can't help but notice that the latter half of the poem isn't quite as cheery. In fact, it's somewhat alarming. A very dark contrast from the cheeriness I'm used to with Sayori. Oh, okay, I keep burping. Although, maybe I'm looking into this a little too much, but the end of the poem is pretty dark. And you said you've been in touch with your feelings recently, so I'm just checking. Is everything okay? No! Of course, silly! I forgot to tell you, I really like writing about bittersweet stuff. Stuff that isn't just happy or just sad. A mixture of the two. And this poem shows what I mean. It's just my writing style. Oh, okay, that makes sense, I guess. Well, either way, I'm glad you're enjoying writing so much. I hope you keep it up. Good to have a hobby. Of course! And hopefully you'll also stick with it. So I look forward to seeing all the poems you write in the future. Well, no guarantees there, but just from seeing the passion in Sayori's eyes, it's hard to be pessimistic. You know what? Okay, I enjoy that more than like when MC in the base game was like, yeah, I don't know if she's gonna keep up this whole writing thing that long because she just picks up stuff and drops it all the time. So I don't know how long this is gonna last. Okay, I need to okay. You know what? I need to chill out and stop being so mean to like the to the OG game MC. But anyways, okay. How's chat doing? How you guys? Oh wait, okay, wait, I'm so sorry. I'm like so late to seeing this in chat, but goodbye Thunder Stuffing. It was great having you. Bro has 69 followers now. Wow. Beautiful, love that. Funny number. Funny number. TBH, I write mostly sad things. Why do I always end up an hour late to any stream? Nah, no, it's okay. I mean, honestly, I can't lie. I've just been yapping a lot, so we really haven't made it that much farther than where we left off yesterday. Like, we're about to show our poem to Natsuki. And yeah, I should be going through this faster, but I just like yapping. Alright, okay. You don't always need to react to chat. Okay. Alright, Natsuki, let's see what you gotta say. I'm scared. I'm actually so frightened. You're just gonna be like, what's this crock of shit? What's this steaming pile of manure that you've just handed me on this piece of paper? Well, not bad, but not good. Okay. Extremely average. Honestly, it's just like your first poem. Yeah, I did kind of try to write it like my first one. Although I did attempt to make it a little bit better. Well, mission accomplished, I guess. Still, same things as last time. Try to make it more creative. It's just kind of bland as is. Noted. Oh yeah, I should probably show you mine. Here. You know what? Okay. You know what? It makes sense that she liked it a little bit because we did choose like one Natsuki word. I think we chose summer, I believe. Because I thought it was a Sayori word, but it was a Natsuki word. But I guess she enjoys that we wrote about summer. Okay. I don't get it. I don't get why people will hit on good. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna figure out like how. Okay. What's the rhythm of this? I don't get it. I don't get why people will hit on good rhymes. They act like it's dumb and a waste of their time. I don't diss their free verse or deep subject types. Oh, okay, well now, okay, I know what this is about. I know. Be dark all you want, just keep in your gripes. Oh, sure you can tell me if you have a problem. Just keep it constructive and things will be awesome. I'd like you to know that our readers will differ. There is no best style, you smug old glue sniffer. Oh my, sorry, okay, that line just paired with Natsuki's okay everyone variant is like kicking me in the shins. I'm dead. You smug old glue sniffer. Yeah, glue sniffer. You know what? I'm keeping that in my head, you know. Hey guys, you know what? Everyone in chat right now, next time someone has something to say to you, just call them a smug old glue sniffer. I need to finish reading this poem. My poems may be simple and often straightforward, but charm can be found in such whimsy and order. Not all poems can be as complex as you'd like. If you think otherwise, you can go take a hike. What about kids or the elderly too? Some read for fun, I guess, unlike you. Let us just go and enjoy what is written. You won't like it all, that much is a given, but give things a chance, you might find something nice. Just open your mind and that will suffice. Ooh. Okay, wait, so so obviously we know who this is about. Like, we know. We know. Of course. Is she gonna show it to Yuri? Like, are she and Yuri gonna be exchanging? Probably not, though, right? Like, I feel like we've kind of established that they're sort of like, that they're kind of deep in their beefing era right now. So, like, would they be showing each other their poems? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Like, I feel like, like, because also it seems like it's like addressed to her. Like, they're probably going to share. I need to shut up and just see what happens next. Okay. ... So, what do you think? I mean, it's well written at least. I'm not sure how I should confront Natsuki about this, but to say that she still holds a grudge from yesterday would be an understatement. Yeah, she's a grudge holder. She's a grudge holder, she's a grudge holder. Okay, God forbid Yuri see this poem. Well, that's a given. But yeah, you could say that I was inspired. It really felt good to pound out these lines. It really felt good to spit this fire. Spit your shit. Poetry's an amazing emotional outlet, you know? Uh-huh. Anyway, I can't wait to show Yuri this poem. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Wait, sorry, I'm gonna check chat. personal theory why Yuri stopped talking to us because we didn't make any attempts at changing her writing style and didn't really take her advice to heart, so she just thinks we don't value her opinion. Yeah, that's definitely what I assumed as well. Like, in her head is probably like, ooh, okay. I told him his writing was little buns. It's still buns. He does not care about my opinion and he wants me to die. Okay. That's that. I think that's okay. Obviously, that's that's dramatized, but glue sniffer is actually insane. I wonder what glue tastes like, though. I think it would be better for you to not find out. It tastes like clay. Okay. Yuri probably likes the smell of markers anyway. Kinda sweet. Oh, clay tastes kind of sweet. Glue tastes like clay and clay tastes kind of sweet. Interesting. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that information, but I have that now. Okay, let's see. Wait, hold on. What? Natsuki, do you really think that showing her this poem is a good idea? You're really going on her throat with this. Don't you think that you should work out your issues with her? Yeah, well, she never... well, okay. Oh my god. Let me try again. Yeah, well, she never tries to see things my way. So why should I? I think that that's the wrong way to go about this. Relationships are a two-way street. Both people have to work to make things right. Why don't you try being the bigger person and just talk to her first? But I already know that she's not going to try. She's just always so preoccupied with looking complicated and smart. It's clear to me that she doesn't care if anyone can understand her, including me. You can't understand her if you don't even try. She might speak using a more complex vocabulary, she may have mannerisms that seem strange to you, but from what I've seen of the both of you, she's more similar to you than you might think. That's... Aren't you judging a book by its cover right now? Wait, how do I make this noise? Okay. Well, whatever. You can't hold this grudge forever, you know. At least think of Monica and Sayori. Fine, I won't show Yuri my poem. Are you happy? I won't be happy until you try to talk to her. She's not going to bite, Natsuki. She might stab, but she's not going to bite. Okay, I'm sorry. Take it back. Ugh. Alright, I get it. I'll try to talk to her sometime. Thanks. You're gonna do the club proud. Shut it! Man, now I have to hide this poem away. I worked really hard on it, you know. You could easily turn that energy away towards more positive things, though, right? I guess so. Ugh, I'm just frustrated that my poem's message missed the mark this time. You should always try to make something people can take a message away from. Remember that. Anyway, I'm gonna write a good one tomorrow, so just you wait. Okay, great. Exciting. Okay, so now we're actually done showing the poems now. Okay, so I guess we didn't see her show it to Yuri. I feel that is for the better. I do fear what could have happened. Okay. Guys, okay, why are you guys just clipping me every time I make a weird noise? Okay, that concerns me. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? Actually, Natsuki and I haven't shared yet. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, I am scared. Uh-oh, I can feel a storm coming on. Honey, you've got a big storm coming. Okay. Yuri hesitantly approaches Natsuki, who isn't meeting her eyes. And considering Natsuki's poem for today, it's no wonder that she doesn't want to share with Yuri. Judging by Monica and Sayori's anxious expressions, they seem to be thinking along the same lines as I am. Sayori, I'm scared. Sayori, I'm scared. Monica, I think some shit's about to go down right now. Okay, whole gang's here. I'm scared. I'm just imagining we're just like standing, like, just like Monica, Sayori, MC's just like standing in like a triangle around them. I'm scared. Okay. I can practically see Natsuki sweating pinballs. Sweating pinballs, that's an interesting saying. Meanwhile, Yuri appears to be blissfully unaware of the situation. Oh god, I'm so scared, guys. Oh, I'm frightened. Guys, I'm scared. I'd convince Natsuki to reconcile with Yuri, but if she sees Natsuki's poem, shit's gonna get real. It's going down for real. Well, it's all over. So, Natsuki, if I may? How about we do this tomorrow instead? I'm not, feeling well. Natsuki! Okay. It's my time of the month! I can practically see Monica internally face-palming. Wait, I'm crying. Wait, she's literally... Wait, I gotta... Okay. I'm gonna get something real quick. Cause I know what that reminds me of. The face that Monica's making right now. Wait, guys. Oh my god. Wait, okay. You know what? Okay, I feel like Streamlabs, it takes too long to add pictures to stuff, and it ends up just like making it not funny anymore because it just takes like 50 billion years to get it in there, but... Okay, what the heck? I'm crying. It's literally, she's literally this. You can't tell me that this is not the exact same expression. It literally is. Like, it's literally the same. Okay. Anyways, the closed eye sprite. She's doing the eye show speed face. She literally is. It is the speed face. I can practically see Monica internally face-palming. Natsuki must have forgotten that the club isn't all girls anymore. Okay, well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, you know what? Like, okay. I feel like if you're a man, like, you gotta just be chill with the fact that that periods exist, right? Like, MC's gonna be fine. Like, probably, like, you know, like, periods are experienced by like 50% or more of the population. Like, you know, he's gonna be fine, you know? Like, I get that the club isn't all girls anymore, but he's gonna be fine. Like, sorry, my uterine lining is shedding, as if... I mean, wait, yeah, wait, that... I think that's a quote from a Not Even Emily video. Like, sorry, my uterine lining is shedding, as if that has anything to do with me. Shout out to Not Even Emily, by the way. She did a Doki Doki Literature Club gameplay a while ago. I liked it. Ah, is that so? I'm sorry. You must feel absolutely terrible if you can't even share your poem today. You don't need to apologize. It's not your fault. Just like... Yuri's just like, actually it is. I did that with my mind. I can definitely share tomorrow. Ah. Well, even if you aren't well enough to share your own poem, would you like to see mine? I wrote it thinking of our argument the other day. I suppose that I wanted to show you that I'm more open-minded than it may have appeared. Oh, wait, okay. Is it gonna be a nice poem? As a way of repenting. I know that it's not much, but hopefully this can contribute to a reconciliation between us. Wait, okay, you know what? I'm very glad. Okay, you know what? I'm glad that we like intercepted Natsuki from showing Yuri her poem, because that would have been so messy. Just like Natsuki getting like a formal apology, and then Yuri just gets like a bitch, fuck you, I hate you. Although we may have our disagreements, I would like to consider you a friend. Aww, guys! Natsuri could— this is how Natsuri can win. And friends forgive each other. I'm sorry if that's presumptuous of me to say. No, it's not presumptuous of you to say that. Presumptuous. Because I'd like to consider you a friend too. Oh my gosh! Guys. So you can hand over that poem then. With a shy smile, Yuri hands a sheet of paper in her hands over to Natsuki. As Natsuki reads the poem, her eyes widen. Is that a good eyes widen or a bad one? You're writing using rhyme and stuff? Like me? You could say that you convinced me to practice adding more lyricism to my poetry. Natsuki looks like she's speechless for once. For once is crazy. Natsuki looks like she's speechless for once. She's always got something to say. She's always saying something. She's never been speechless a day in her life. All she does is yap. But here she is being speechless for once. Okay, wait, I really want to know. Wait, because we never saw Yuri's poem because, like, she read our poem and was like, oh, this is embarrassing. This is so bad that he must have ignored my... It's so bad that I know he must have, like, ignored my feedback because he doesn't care about my opinion, and therefore I will remove myself from this situation. And then we never saw her poem, so I really want to know. Thanks, Yuri. It's awesome. There's really no need to thank me. Well, I'm really glad that I got to know you. Whoa! What the heck? Wait. Okay, chat. Remember how Yuri said that she'll never change her writing style until she encounters something particularly inspiring? Ooh. Ooh. This is getting good. This is getting so good. And I'll definitely have something that'll knock your socks off tomorrow. Then I'll be looking forward to that. I do hope that you feel better tomorrow as well so that you can share your work with me then. Yeah, of course. That was a crisis and a half avoided. I'm really glad that Natsuki and Yuri worked things out, and it seems that Monika and Sayori feel the same way. Monika and Sayori are like, oh, thank God. It's good to see everyone getting along. Now that we are done sharing, though, I have something to discuss with you all. Club festival, right? Yes. There's a great opportunity for expanding the club that's coming up. Is this about the festival? You could say that. Ugh, do we really have to do something? It's only in a few days, so it's not like we'll be able to come up with anything good. Yes, that's something I'm concerned about as well. With such little time left to prepare, I doubt we'll be able to put together anything good enough to attract new members. Yeah, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves. Oh, don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Nothing more than a few decorations. I can design some pamphlets to hand out at the event, and Sori made posters to put up around the school. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually gonna be doing for the event. They're gonna read poems! They're gonna read poems, I know. Wait, sorry, let me look at chat. Do you think that Emmy character will show up during the festival? Probably. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We're going to put on a poetry performance. Yep, knew she was gonna say that. A what? Oh, she's like shaking like a leaf. Very, very Fluttershy coded. Monika, everyone's going to choose one poem to recite out loud. It doesn't have to be written by you, as long as you put your heart into the recitation. Although, of course, it'd be great if you could show off your own work. And the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite their poems too. Yeah, I put a thing on the posters that says bring your own poems. Okay, you know what? Aw, look at them. Look at them being president and vice president. Leadership. Hashtag leadership. It's gonna be so cool. Sayori pulls a poster out of her bag and holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? Don't tell me you started putting those posters up already. Oh, well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, you didn't even ask us before you started advertising. I never agreed to stand up in front of a bunch of random people and perform our poems. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys? Yes, please calm down and take a moment to think about it. I understand that you two haven't had much experience sharing your poems out loud. In fact, we all haven't done that much. But I still think we should try our best. Look around. Monika motions to all of us. Imagine she's just like, in this club, we all fam. We're all here because we have passion for literature in this club. Don't you want to share that passion with other people? To inspire them to pursue their inner writer? Yeah! It's all about exploring yourself and trying new things, all while having fun. Monika and I nod our heads in agreement. Nod, nod, nod. Natsuki and Yuri, on the other hand, remain silent. Guess that means it's my turn to say something. I mean, I don't think it's that much to ask. As Monika said, we're all here because we care about the club and want to see it flourish. And if all that means is a 2-minute poetry performance, then I think we can manage. Sayori and Monika's faces light up as I finish speaking. Hey, it isn't like we don't care about the club. It's just, do we really have to perform? You know how hard it is to get new members. It's because people are just narrow-minded jerks. They don't even give literature a chance. Who's to say this festival will be any different? I'm inclined to agree with Natsuki. I'm sorry, Monika. I know how much you want to do this, but I just can't imagine performing in front of a crowd of strangers. Well, at least Yuri and Natsuki have proven they can agree on something. Okay, well, I mean, to be fair, they just got over their beef. So I think they're okay. Monika sighs, her eyes closed as she rubs her temples. Look, guys, I know you're anxious. I understand that, I really do. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit nervous myself. After all, it's my club, so people are going to judge me the most if our performance doesn't go well. Natsuki, if it makes you feel any better, a few of my friends will be coming along. They're lovely people. They won't judge you for your taste. Wait, okay, I'm guessing. Is Emmy gonna be there? Because I understand that, Monika's whole thing is, also, being athletic. Emmy's from the track team, right? Is she gonna be there? I assume. Okay. Monika is good at creating a problem and then telling everyone to get over it. Man, yeah. Unfortunately. She's real for that. Not that she's right for that, but she's real for that. Why'd you do the dog thing so quickly, not say anything? Because it was the right thing to do. I've known them for a few years, trust me. Natsuki huffs, turning away. She doesn't look particularly convinced. And Yuri, I know it's a scary thought, but I've thought of a way to ease you into it. Why don't we start by practicing our poems to each other in the club? No way! Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, then how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? But Monika, there's just gotta be something else we can do. Yuri nods vigorously at Natsuki's words, anxiety written all over her face. But guys! Wait, Sayori's tearing up. Sayori's tearing up. No. Wait. No, Sayori, it's okay. If you guys really think we can do better than a poetry performance, then I'll gladly go along with an alternative. This is that incorrect quote that's just and all suggestions go in the suggestion box. That's just a trash can. Exactly. I bet Monika's friends will show up at the festival, make fun of the dokis. Monika stands up for the dokis and cuts off her old friends. Wait, honestly, that's kind of tea. I'd be here for that. That's kind of tea. So, any ideas? An awkward silence fills the room. All this tension, I feel like one of those rubber-banded watermelons. It's crazy. We all glance at each other anxiously before Sayori finally speaks up. Ooh, we could... Sayori stops and thinks for herself for a moment. Wait, no, never mind. That wouldn't work. Once again, the room falls silent. Well then, I guess we can't come up with something different after all. Monika laughs, attempting to ease the tension in the room. Attempting to ease the tension from the rubber-banded watermelon room. I know you guys might not be the most on board with this idea, but I think it's our best option. Please, guys, please? Can you stop pressuring us? I'm honestly surprised Natsuki's putting up such a resistance. I knew she was a little hot-headed, but even still. I'm not pressuring you, Natsuki. Both of them have raised... Oh, wait. Wait, she raised her voice. I'm not pressuring you! They raised their voices. Okay. Yuri looks a little startled, and Sayori looks anxious to intervene. Sayori! She's got tears in her eyes. Poor thing. You know what? I'm just not gonna attempt doing the noise. Guys, please, there's no need to get angry. Can we just discuss this normally? Monica reflects on Sayori's words, looking a little ashamed of her outburst. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to raise my voice. It's just, this festival is important to me, that's all. Ever since I've created this club, I've always wanted to show other people. Natsuki, Yuri, I imagine you were both a little apprehensive when Paperclip joined, right? After all, he was an unfamiliar face. She smiles warmly at me. But look, he's integrating really well. He's made the effort to get to know us and our individual writing styles. She turns to Yuri. And Yuri, remember at the start when he asked you for a book recommendation? Yuri nods, and Monica shoots her a knowing smile. Must have been lovely being able to share a book you're so passionate about with a new person, right? Yes, it was enjoyable discussing it with you, Paperclip. Okay, you know what? I feel like, I'm getting pretty good at just not laughing at Paperclip. Like, it is entirely my fault that he's named Paperclip. Like, it's not the game's fault that that's funny. I've gotten better at, like, restraining the urge to laugh. But oh boy, does it come back sometimes. Yeah, likewise. It isn't something I normally read, so without you, it would have gone by unnoticed. See, guys? Maybe we'll find more people who are just as into horror, Yuri. More like-minded people. Now come on, tell me that isn't an appealing idea? Yes, of course. But really, my biggest issue is with the actual performance aspect of the festival. Well, like I said, I know it's a scary thought, performing in front of a bunch of strangers. But trust me when I say I have full faith in you. In all of you. Your poems are amazing, guys. I just know people will love them. It's almost criminal not to show them off. So what do you think, guys? For me? For us? For the literature club? In this... Wait, in the club? We're all what? In the club? We all fam. In the club? We all fam. Sorry, okay, I need to be serious right now. Together we are the literature club. Ugh, fine. I still don't think this is a good idea, but fine, I'll do it. Just stop guilt-tripping us. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. And you, Yuri? Yuri nervously glances at each of our expectant faces. But, Monica, what if people start being considerate and disturb us or laugh? I have a feeling that this is foreshadowing. I can't lie. Like, I cannot help but feel that this is foreshadowing. This is foreshadowing something going wrong. I need to drink some water. I'm not surprised Yuri is worried about this. Oh, don't you worry. If anyone steps out of line, I'll put a swift stop to that. Oh, this is foreshadowing. I know this is foreshadowing. This is foreshadowing. I'm so certain of it. Okay, no one will convince me otherwise. This is foreshadowing. MC is low-key a simp for Monica. I mean, of course. I mean, like, we know this. Like, MC is a simp for Monica. Like, everyone in the entire town square. Thing 1 and Thing 2. Bro, I am so predicting Monica's friends being evil. I agree, Oofers. I agree. Monica's friends... Wait, I can see this from a mile away. I can smell it. I'm scared. This is definitely foreshadowing. This is foreshadowing. She has a stern glint in her eye, and I have to repress a shiver. I'm glad she's with us. Oh man. I'll swiftly put an end to it. I'll throw them down a flight of stairs and light them on fire. Like, okay, girl. Oh. Yuri looks somewhat relieved, but it's clear she's still worried. She swallows and nods. I suppose I don't really have a choice, do I? I shake my head. Okay. I'll do it. Yay! That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. I know you'll do great, Yuri. Just trust me. But anyway, let's move back onto the main event. While we have time, I want each of you to choose a poem of yours to practice reciting in front of each other. Yuri and Natsuki exchange uneasy glances but don't say anything. Don't worry, I'll go first so everyone feels a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook searching for a specific poem. Ah, here we are. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. Her eyes move across the page in sync with her lips. Every word has a perfect amount of emotion put behind it, making the poem almost come to life. Her inflection is extraordinary. Well, you know, I mean, she did debate, so I imagine her speech is pretty good. I'm impressed, and judging by a quick glance around me, so is everyone else. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. I mean, MC, like, you know what, Paperclip? With all due respect, I don't really know if there's that many things you do understand. Even Natsuki's once sour attitude is replaced by awe. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud! Standing ovation! Everyone cheered! Everyone clapped. Tumblr reblog. Wait, sorry, let me get chat. Wait until Pengoo realizes Blue Skies is unfinished and doesn't get past the festival and the poll was trolling her. What? Wait, okay, now I'm gonna look. Okay, is Blue Skies finished? It is finished. Okay, okay. Good. I had to check because I was like, okay, like there's no way that the entire fan, because I saw people like buzzing about how good the writing is, and I'm like, surely that wouldn't happen if it was unfinished. It is. I'm joking. Okay, okay. I'm sorry. Listen, I've gotten better at social cues. Sometimes I'm just really freaking bad at picking up on jokes in a digital context. If they make fun of them, I'll probably die with them. With them? Oh no! Pengoo, do you write any poems? Here and there, sometimes. I wrote some poems like back when I was like doing the literature club I was in high school. It's been a while though. I haven't really written, like, I'm more of like a short stories, like novel type kind of writer. But I do enjoy poetry. I took a class last spring where I read a lot of poetry. I read a lot of prose. Like a lot of very, very rambly prose. But it was interesting. Like, I don't think I would have read it if I didn't take that class, but like, you know, I think it's good to be exposed to different things. I'm global as fuck. Pengoo is as well. You know what? Whatever. 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 Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? Yep! Sayori jumps up from her chair and takes Monica's place at the front of the room. This poem is called, how'd you do it so easily, Monica? Well, try to imagine you're alone, like you're reciting it to yourself. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. That's true. I feel like it's fun listening to people who wrote the writing that they're reading. Okay, there must be a better way to phrase that. It's nice to hear writers read their own writing because like you can hear it in their voice and it's like, wow, we love. Okay. Oh, I think I get it. Sayori nods to herself. Anyway, this poem's called My Meadow. Sayori begins reciting her poem. It seems as if her soft voice is a perfect match. As for the poem itself, it has a similar tone when compared to her other ones. It's peaceful yet somber at the same time. Bittersweet, you could call it. Hearing the poem in Sayori's voice almost gives it an entirely new meaning. I think this is what Sayori means when she says she likes my poems. It's like seeing a whole new side of someone you thought you knew completely. Sayori finishes, and we all applaud! Standing ovation. I did it! Yep, good job. Sayori beams as she walks back to her seat. So who'd like to go next? Natsuki, Yuri, and I all look at each other nervously. Fear. I open my mouth, but Yuri beats me to the punch. I'll go. Oh, she is determined. She is determined. Nice! Thanks for showing initiative, Yuri. Yes. Yuri rushes over to the podium, clutching a sheet of paper in her hands. This poem is called... Yuri freezes as she looks up at us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri begins to recite her poem. Her voice is shaky at first, but the more she reads, the more confident she becomes. It's similar to what happens when she gets absorbed in her books. The shy and apprehensive Yuri I'm used to is replaced by a fierce and confident woman. The poem itself is like a maze in its structure with twists and turns every line, but Yuri is unfazed and enunciates each word with perfect timing. Yes, we love slay, 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 slay. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. Monika's the first to start applauding. Yes! Yes, Kendall, you're doing amazing, sweetie. Wait, is that what the line is? Is that what the meme is? I don't remember. Yes, Yuri, you're doing amazing, sweetie! Sheepishly, I follow along and soon the clubroom is filled with the sound of applause. Yuri ducks her head in embarrassment, a shy smile creeping over her face. Yuri, that was really good! Like I said, you don't have anything to worry about. Thank you for sharing. Thanks. Guess Yuri's done for the day. So, who would like to go next? Natsuki? Why should I go before Paperclip? It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Paperclip lower everyone's standards before I go. Natsuki! Monika hastens to chastise her, shooting me a sympathizing look. That was kind of rude, don't you think? You should go apologize to Paperclip. Natsuki's face turns red as the girls all turn to look at her. I decide to spare Natsuki from the embarrassment. Hey, it's really no big deal. I'll end up going at some point anyway, might as well do it now. Thing is, I don't have much of a selection to choose from. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I take a deep breath. In my head, I repeat to myself the advice Monika gave to Sayori. Try to imagine you're alone, like you're reciting it to yourself. Alone. My house is the first thing that comes to mind when I think of being alone. His divorced parents. The scene rapidly develops in my head like I'm recalling a recent memory. I'm sitting alone at my desk. The dim light hanging from the ceiling gives a warmth to the room. In front of me is the poem I had just finished, the ink from my pen still fresh on the page. I pick up the notebook and begin reciting it out loud. While I'm not the most confident in it, I still try and put energy into it. I can almost hear my voice echoing off my bedroom walls. Okay. In his house alone. In the house in which his mom is not there because she's on her business trip and his parents are divorced. As I finish, the sound of applause pulls me out of my daydream. Clipped? Wait, what are you guys clipping? I'm so confused. Wait, like, what on earth are you clipping? What did I say that was clippable? I was just reading. I'm back in the clubroom, standing at the podium while the girls politely applaud my performance. That was good, Paperclip. I like politely applauded. Like, everyone else is just like standing ovation, and then for like Paperclip it's just like, that was fine. Yeah, that was passable. I guess. Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. I don't think it's your writing abilities, but rather your lack of confidence that weighs you down. That's something that'll improve over time, though, so don't worry. Yeah, okay. Thanks. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. As she says this, Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Stop looking at me! But you're presenting. You don't have to stare straight into my soul, though. She takes a moment to compose herself. Breathe in, breathe out. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Then they just start blasting the Blackpink song. Natsuki takes a breath. While her voice is unenthusiastic, the poem has a surprising amount of energy to it. The rhymes tie into each other seamlessly, creating a flow that moves the poem along at a brisk pace. The words seem to bounce up and down with the rhythm, seemingly making the poem come to life. It's Natsuki's signature style, and it works exceptionally well when read out loud. She quickly finishes and huffs as she makes her way back to her seat while we applaud her. Everyone cheer! Everyone cheers. Wait, okay, let me check chat real quick. Clipped the stutter. The stutter? Did I? Okay. They pity clapped. Wait, okay, I'm genuinely so confused. Okay, I know that the chat is lagging back a bit from where I am, so I can't really tell exactly what you guys are saying you clipped. I'm so confused. Okay, well, I mean, I guess I'll find out, but... She stares at her poem blankly for a second before replying. Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, that's what we're gonna be doing at the festival, so... Do you at least feel confident enough to do it in front of a crowd? Yeah, I guess. I don't think there's any other choice. And I guess it'll be easier doing it in front of other people. I can just put on whatever face I want with strangers. I don't care about what they think of me. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. But I still hate the idea that we have to perform. She mutters that last sentence under her breath. The others probably didn't even hear it. I knew Natsuki was stubborn, but this is a whole nother level. Wait. TS so clippable? Wait, okay, are you guys clipping, like, me ad-libbing between lines? Like, I'm just, like... I'm so confused right now. At this point, okay, you guys have clipped so many things. When I see what you guys clip, it better be funny. Okay. Guys, just so you know, now that I see you guys saying clips so many times, I better be entertained by what these clips are, okay? Anyways. Well, at least for now, since she's basically outvoted and can't come up with another idea anyway. It's true, it's like 4v1. Really? That's a surprise. I might as well start clipping the stream. Well, I'm gonna post the entire VOD anyway, so I'm gonna beat you to the punch. Having all those people looking at you, judging you... Ugh, I don't like to think about it. I can relate to that. Yuri murmurs quietly. The thought of so many eyes observing your every move all at once. She trails off, shaking her head. Well, that's just how it is, so... Natsuki sighs in frustration. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. Speaking of which, I want to thank you all for performing. Okay, guys, I think it's time to stop clipping. I don't know what you guys are doing over there, but this is starting to concern me. Wait, but what's your TikTok? Because I want to see, man. You're really tickling my toenails. What the fuck? Okay. What is going on in chat right now, guys? I'm concerned. Mr. Oka, I'm gonna take away your mod privileges. It might be difficult, but now that we have a general idea of what it might be like, we'll be able to prepare ourselves. Make sure you pick out a poem and show it to me by tomorrow, okay? I'll need to know so I can make the pamphlets over the weekend. I should probably find a different poem to recite. I know you'd prefer if we use our own poetry, but I'm probably going to pick a poem from a poet I like or something. Whatever makes you feel comfortable, Paperclip. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort into the club. Low expectations, huh? Okay, wait, guys. What is going on? What is happening? I'm scared. Okay. More like any effort put in makes me happy in general. Monica smiles at me and then turns to smile to everyone else. That goes for everyone here. Thanks for going along with these last-minute plans. Anyway, I think that about does it for today. Let's still try my poems for tomorrow, okay? Wait, okay, guys. You know what? Okay, can we, like, cut the nonsense, actually? Like, can we just cut the nonsense? I am not sure what's going on. I know the festival's coming up, but it's been working out nicely the past few days, and I'd like it to continue. Tomorrow we'll finalize who's doing what for the festival, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Remember, we have till Monday. It'll be so much fun! I can't wait! We all stand up, packing away our things. However, Monica's voice stops us. Oh, and guys? She pauses, twirling a strand of hair in her hand. Twirling a strand of hair on her head? I don't really realize what that said. I, like, skipped past that. This club truly does mean so much to me, and I really appreciate what you're willing to do for it. You guys are the best. In typical fashion, Natsuki just rolls her eyes. Yuri smiles timidly while Sayori wears a hearty smile. Aww, how nice. That's so nice. Ugh, let's just get it over with. I hope we don't regret this. That's okay, Monica. Nothing to thank us for. We really appreciate what you've made for us. I can't help but catch Yuri muttering under her breath after she says this. I can do this. I can do this. Yeah, I love it here. We get to spread this cozy little place to other people. Yeah, it's all good, Monica. All right. I stand up and grab my bag. While I'm certainly not as enthusiastic about Monica or Sayori about the festival, if I can pull that little daydream stunt again, I think I'll be alright. It's for the sake of the club. Not to wait, sorry. What's going on here? Okay. We aren't actually clipping you, I'm sobbing. Roga told me to randomly start saying clip. Hashtag W blame. Okay, you know what? Okay, that's good. I was, like, getting concerned, because, like, in the beginning, I was like, okay, probably, like, you guys are just, like, clipping some stuff that I said, and at a certain point, you guys started saying clip too many times. I'm just like, I do not know what you guys could possibly be clipping that could possibly be that funny. Like, I'm just reading lines, bro. I clipped her DMs real good. It incriminates us both. They got 3 clips of you in the Leah server. Well, it's whatever. It's okay. Leah the goat. I love Leah. Once I'm fully packed up, I walk over to Sayori. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Aw. I can't clip that fast. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like... Hello? Okay. Ready to go? Yep. Jeez, don't you ever get tired of always walking home with paperclips, Sayori? Natsuki's just like, don't you ever get tired of walking with this dweeb? Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, don't mind her. You guys are more adorable than anything. Aww. Okay. That's so cute. Alright, alright. No need to make such a big deal about it. It must be a little nice, though. Yeah, I guess. Ah, jeez. Let's just go already, Sayori. Okay. Oh my god, wait, Sayori's so cute. I love Sayori. The two of us— oh wait, I skipped that line, but it's fine. A lot has changed in the past few days. Sorry, I just looked in chat. Bull and shit. Guys, okay. You know what? It's okay. You know what? I got pranked. It's fine. Lost in thought. I don't even notice how quiet Sayori's being until we're almost back home. There's a lot going on in the club now, eh? I'll bet you're thinking about all your new vice president duties you'll have to deal with once— okay. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Okay, I need to— why is this sentence a tongue twister? I'll bet you're thinking about all your new vice president duties that you'll have to deal with once the club grows bigger. Yeah. Anything specific on your mind? Not really. Sorry, did you want to talk? I mean, we don't have to if you're thinking about stuff. No, it's nice talking to you. I was thinking about something from earlier. It's nice that we, Never mind, it's nothing. You're sounding a little like Yuri right now. Huh? Oh, yeah. Well, I guess I just have a question for you, Paperclip. What's up? Sayori clears her throat before speaking. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Okay, well, I mean, obviously I know what we're gonna say. Obviously I know what we're gonna say. Well, we're trying to do the Sayori route. Like, why would... I mean, I feel like... Okay, I mean, maybe we can save this. Just if we... But... I would feel bad clicking the other thing either way, though. Okay. Return. Wait. Cheese and cake. Okay, guys. Guys, be nice to each other. Anywho, who do y'all think Sayori has a boat... Wait, anywho, do y'all think Sayori has a bow collection bigger than Monica? You know, Sayori's bow is smaller than Monica's, so I think that, like, hypothetically, in the same amount of space, Sayori could fit more of her own bows than Monica. Because Monica has bigger bows, therefore, you know, I guess less leftover space per bow added, so... I think it would be realistic that Sayori could have a bow collection bigger than Monica's. I mean, assuming that they don't only have one bow per person. I bet Natsuki has, like, the worst ever throat clearing ever. Wait, yeah, that would be really funny. Just, like, you know how I drew that one thing about Yuri having the loudest sneeze known to man? Like, I feel like it would be really funny. Like, you know, you got the loud sneezer and the loud cougher. Alright, okay. Let's see. Sayori, I'd walk with you, of course. Sayori pauses for a moment. She glances at me from the side before turning away. But, she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, why me? Her reply surprises me, and I'm not sure how to answer or what she wants to hear. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Paperclip. She gives me a pained smile. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, like I said, I've enjoyed catching up with you again. Why would I just change that for another girl? Walking home with you and talking about just anything, it's a great throwback. She doesn't seem as happy as I'd have imagined. I mean, both our childhoods were pleasant. Strange. The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Sayori and I part ways without saying another word. I reach my house and open the door. I'm home. No response. I'm alone as usual. Did he say that out loud? He did say that out loud. Just, hello, I'm home. I'm alone as usual. I mumbled that part to myself. Talking to myself as if I'm the protagonist of a manga or a game. I must be going stir crazy. Well, it might sound crazy what I'm about to say. Mom is still out on her business trip. She's never home anymore. I miss her, but I don't blame her for anything. It's hard enough providing for yourself, let alone a kid. Since I'm alone, I decide to make an instant meal for dinner. Digging through my cabinets, I find some old soup cups. Miso soup sounds good. I unwrap the packaging, pour in some water, and place the meal in the microwave. While it cooks, my mind wanders back to my performance earlier. That daydream was so vivid, so realistic. Can I really pull off that performance again, but this time in front of a crowd? It wasn't even that great in the first place. Just doing it in front of the girls was nerve-wracking. Guess I'm not really used to being around people again. Maybe that's it. Thinking about it, I guess I've kind of been subconsciously isolating myself from people ever since the divorce. Before it even, in some cases. I wonder when I started shunning myself. Maybe that's part of why Sayori and I drifted apart over the past few years. It wasn't intentional or anything, it just happened. At least I don't think it was intentional, but I'm glad I got to reconnect with her in the literature club. Okay, honestly, okay, I think, you know, I mean, I like that we're seeing this from, like, MC's POV, literally, but, like, it's just so funny just, like, reading this introspective moment and just staring into his kitchen. Oh, right. Okay, wait, sorry. Okay, let me see. Yeah, Natsuki has a dad cough and Yuri has a dad sneeze. Love to see that. Achoo! Okay. What's on my foot? A shoe. Okay. Hey, honey, I'm home. Just kidding, I got no bitches. Okay. Peng, you need to hydrate. Okay, I will. Okay. It's giving me something to do, something to look forward to that isn't anime or video games. Talking with the girls has made me feel more appreciated. It's a nice feeling, something that's been missing from me ever since the divorce. Maybe that's why Sayori likes walking home with me. It makes her feel appreciated. Sayori. The more I think about it, the more concerned for her I get. She said some pretty weird stuff. But I guess people just have their off days. Maybe she's just changed a little bit over the years. Pretty normal, right? I'd like to think I'd be able to tell if something was up with her, although given our recent distance, I'm not so sure. Sure, we started talking again, but there's a lot of lost time. Maybe that'll change and we'll go back to how we used to. Beep! I hope. Okay. Oh my god! Is it poem writing time? Oh, that's so cute. Wait, I love this little sequence so much. It's so good. Ay. Ay. I like that this MC actually catches on to Yuri, to Sayori being depressed. Mm-hmm. Oh. You know what? Okay, I'm enjoying this mod so far. I appreciate that this MC picked the struggle between being boring and being a bitch. I appreciate that. Oh, I love their little chibi sprites. They're so cute. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, so we're going to keep going down the Sayori road, right? Okay. Special? Wonderful. Sadness. Fireflies? I think that's a Natsuki word, is it? I could be wrong. Play. Yes, there we go. Rain cloud? Broken? Wait, let me see. Party? Oh, Zeus Noose the Goose. Wait, good night. Good night. Good night, Zeus Noose the Goose. Have a nice night's sleep. I'm probably gonna call it soon. So I might end the stream soonish, but we'll see. Is it gonna be broken? Yeah. Oh no. Daydream. Oh, well, that was a Natsuki word. It's okay. Excitement. Clouds. Adventure. Raindrop. Oh wait. That's a Yuri word. It's okay. It's fine. A little something for everyone, right? It's okay. Imagine if Sayori's words got more depressing as the days went on. Awesome. Explode. Okay. I think awesome. Yes. Color. Oh. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna look up the words at this point. Cause I feel like Sayori's words are in a very like delicate balance, if that makes sense. So I feel like, okay, Sayori poem words. Cause like Rain clouds is a Sayori word. Raindrops is a Yuri word. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh, what do we have? Color? Okay, it doesn't look like that's one of her words. Flower. Sunshine. Sunset. Journey? I don't know. Oh, depression. Wait, that was right there. I don't know how I didn't notice that. Cry. Vacation. Childhood. Happiness. Okay. Aw, man. I'm the last one here. Oh, don't worry about it. Everyone's late from time to time. Besides, you've been working hard, so I think you deserve some slack. I guess so. I'm usually pretty punctual, but I just lost track of the time today. What made you forget the time? It's a funny story, actually. I recently decided to learn how to play the piano, so I was practicing just now. That's probably why I didn't notice the school bell going off. You can play the piano? That's quite impressive. I've always wanted to play an instrument myself. It's not as cool as you make it out to be. I've only been playing for a little while, so I've still got a ways to go before I'm any good. You should pick up an instrument too. Yuri. I could definitely see you playing the violin. Yeah, that pretty much suits Yuri perfectly. Honestly, wait, I can't lie, I feel like I could totally see Yuri playing the cello, but maybe I'm just biased because I'm a cellist. The violin is a beautiful instrument. I'm partial to the sound of the flute as well. Oh wait, flute? I can see that for her too. Flutes can be calm and elegant, just like you. Oh, thank you. How's it like to play the piano? It's really an enjoyable instrument to play. Not to mention, I really love how it sounds. One moment it can sound gentle and soothing, the next powerful and full of force. The piano's an instrument that I'm familiar with too. Well, at least somewhat. My father had signed me up for piano lessons when I was younger. He'd been playing it since high school and wanted to pass his passion down to me. But I never really got into it. Considering that, you'd think I would hate the piano. But for some reason, I find myself internally cheering on Monica. Maybe because it reminds me of my father in a way. Like, Monica's like that Darth Vader scene. Paperclip, I am your father. Monica, you certainly are a talented individual. First starting your own club from the ground up and now picking up piano on a whim. I doubt I'd be able to do that. Oh, don't say that. Anyone can do amazing things as long as they have a passion for it. Which is why I think we're all going to do amazing at the festival. I can't wait for the festival. It's going to be awesome. Natsuki, weren't you just protesting the festival yesterday? Well, obviously it meant everything besides our part of the festival. I still don't like the idea of performing. Monica rolls her eyes. I don't want to start this whole debate over again. But I am looking forward to everything else. It's a whole day of school where you can just run around and eat till you burst. Oh my god. I can see the eagerness in Natsuki's eyes. She must really like food. Yeah? Yes. Kinda reminds me of a certain someone. Speaking of which, where's Sayori? No! No! No, dude. Okay. Oh, there you are. Oh, okay, she's here. Okay. Okay, I knew that nothing drastic would have happened to her, but I was fearful for a minute. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the back of the room staring out the window. I walk over to her. As I do, I hear the girls continue to converse behind me. Something about squid? Oh my god, the Ika joke. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Ah, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh. Are you okay? She forces a smile. It's not very convincing. Of course I am, silly. Why wouldn't I be? I don't know, you just seem a bit off today? Maybe I'm wrong, but my mind wanders back to what she asked me as we were walking home together. You worry too much, Paperclip. I'm fine, seriously. She shows me another smile, much bigger and more genuine. While it seems much more Sayori-like, there's still something inside me that feels like something's up. Sayori must have noticed as she hastens to explain. To tell you the truth, I just didn't get much sleep last night. I'm really tired, so sorry if I'm a little cranky. Seriously though, I'm probably not much fun to hang around with right now. Why don't you spend some time with the others? I might try and have a little nap. Sure, okay. Just, know that if anything's bothering you, you can talk to me, okay? I'd hate to see you suffering in silence. She nods. Suffering might be a little strong of a word. Well, you know what I mean. Sayori nods again and shoos me away. As I wander off to talk to Monica, that feeling of uneasiness isn't going away. Maybe that's just how Sayori is these days? I mean, it's been a good few years since we've properly hung out together. Maybe she's changed. Deep down, I know that isn't the reason. Still, maybe Monica knows more than I do. After all, she's the president, right? I timidly approach her. She's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Paperclip, what's up? I decide to just jump right in. There's no point beating around the bush. Beating about the bush. Okay. Hey, so, have you noticed anything wrong with Sayori recently? Wrong? What do you mean? I don't know, it's just, she seems a little downcast today. So do you have any idea why she might be feeling off? Like, have you seen her act this way before? No, I can't say I've ever seen her like this before. Yeah, she said she's just feeling tired because she didn't get much sleep. But to be honest, I'm not buying it. She's normally upbeat and cheerful. Her behavior has been so uncharacteristic. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Sayori, no. Wait, didn't she say she was going to try a nap? Maybe there is something on her mind. My question, though, is why you're asking me, Paperclip. You've certainly known her longer than I have. Yeah, well, you've spent more time around her recently than I have with the club and all. I guess so. But I've never seen her dismiss me. Maybe she didn't exactly dismiss me, but it just felt like she wanted me gone. Sorry, I'm just concerned for her, you know? I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, that's all. No, I appreciate you coming to me. It's really sweet how concerned you are for her. After all, it's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure that's a good idea? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? I know you've known Sayori for longer than I have, so perhaps you're right. Still, it's worth a try. I also have to talk to her about what she wants to do for the festival anyway. Oh, alright, fair enough then. I just hope she's more receptive to you than she was with me. Monica pauses, studying my worried facial expression. The warmth of her smile reflects in her eyes. You really care about her, don't you? From what I can gather, you've been friends for a while. Yeah, we've been childhood friends for as long as I can remember. Although before I joined the club, we've been drifting a lot. I hate thinking that she's been like this before without me around to help her. Hey, I know it's hard, Paperclip. It's never easy seeing a friend suffer. But for what it's worth, she's lucky to have someone so thoughtful looking out for her. Don't blame yourself for it. You can't always be there for everyone. I know she's right, but the feeling of guilt still resides. Yeah, I guess. Hey, she's been a lot happier since you joined the club, you know? Okay, yeah, I feel like this is very much just... I feel like there's some parts of this that are very, base game, you know? So I think more or less it's, very similar, except Monica is not facing us. Huh? Really? Yep, she told me she was kind of surprised at first, as she didn't expect you to want to join. But once you got over that, she enjoyed having you around. Anyway, I know it's hard seeing her like this. I'll talk to her and see what I can do, okay? She'll be fine, don't you worry. I sure hope so. Let's just hope you're right, Monica. Thank you for everything, by the way. You've been a big help. You're too kind, Paperclip. Nothing to thank me for. She stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica to talk to her. Wait, what's going on? Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles reassuringly at me. Okay, I hope everything's going well. I hope that everything is okay. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Wait, I want to know. I feel okay. You want? Let's just get through the. Okay, let's go through. We'll go to Monica first. Okay. Hi, Paperclip. I approach Monica wanting to talk about. Okay. I approach Monica wanting to talk about Sayori with her some more, but she takes control of the conversation before I can say anything and immediately jumps into club business. This might come as a surprise, but we have a festival coming. Wait, sorry. This might come as a surprise, but we have a festival coming up soon. A surprise. Okay. Okay. I think that's probably like sarcasm, right? Joking. Oh wow! I never would have guessed. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the? Oh my God. Have you ever thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought. Despite any praise the girls might have given me, I really doubt that I really doubt that my poetry is up to snuff. I'm sure there's not just a little bias during the poetry discussions. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. You wouldn't want to let down the club, right? He says it with a teasing tone, but a chill runs down my spine when I think about the implications of disappointing everyone. Who knows what Monica would do to me if I betrayed her as her loyal literature club subject? Is she that scary? Not to mention, I'm also looking forward to seeing her performance. Right. That's definitely not something that I can relate to. Don't worry so much, you'll do fine. After all, you've been doing fine in these poetry discussions so far. So you say. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Here it is. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. But although we're supposed to be discussing poetry right now, I can't help but remain preoccupied by thoughts of Sayori. I'm worried about her, to say the least. It's such an unexpected change that's come over her. Did something happen to her? Paperclip? Huh? Sorry, did you just call my name? Yeah, twice, actually. You seem like you're a million miles away. Sorry, just because his name is Paperclip, I'm just imagining just like... Paperclip? Do you say my name? Oh no, I lost my paperclip. Okay. You seem like you're a million miles away. What's up? I was just thinking about whatever's happened to Sayori. So sorry if I wasn't paying attention. It's fine, Paperclip, I understand. For what it's worth, you're a good friend for caring so much about her. Thanks. I just hope that things can go back to normal soon. Well, my advice to you would be to let her come to you on her own. She'll talk if she wants to talk. I think that you should respect her boundaries. You're right. I appreciate the advice, by the way. Of course, I'm always willing to lend a sympathetic ear if you need one. Today might not be the happiest of days for the club, but that's all right. Not every day will be happy. We'll all pull through this together. In the club, we all fam. Bars. Pengoo, how's your day been? Pretty good. Busy. I have been busy. But it's fine. I'm probably gonna wrap up stream soon. But thank you all for being here. Okay. I hope so. I feel like I shouldn't be going about the club normally, but I think that Sayori probably needs some normalcy right now. So in the end, I try to get the poem sharing back on track. Sorry. Okay, chat. Okay. Oofers, if Monica's supposed to not influence the game in this mod, why is Sayori so depressed? I mean, I feel like she's just going through it, like I don't necessarily think that it has anything to do with Monica's doing here. Like I think that she is just kind of going through it. Cuz in the side stories she was also kind of going through it too. So I don't really and like also Monica said herself that like, Sayori's depression is not necessarily something that is not something that she produced herself. I mean, it was something that she definitely like amplified in the base game for her own purposes, but like it's not like out of left field. Like that is something that she did always struggle with. Thanks for the stream. It's really fun. I really like the comforting vibe. I'm glad. Anyway, since we're supposed to be sharing poems right now. Oh, I almost forgot about it myself. Some president I am, huh? Monica quickly rips out her did I say rips? Monica quickly whips out her pristine composition notebook. Here's my poem then, alright? Thanks. The box part 2. Oh my god. I feel so bad for all of Monica's I haven't even looked at it yet, but like all of her poems are just so existential. And like after the beginning of the mod where we're literally just like forcing her to like conform to the mod's existence. Ugh, poor girl. I'm so sorry. Okay, the box part 2. On my nightstand sits an ornate box, painstakingly crafted, decorated with the most delicate filigree. Beautiful, beautiful, the most beautiful box you'd ever see. In that box stands a slender porcelain ballerina. No, not stands, twirls. She's inanimate yet animate, cold yet vibrant, and oh so beautiful. The most beautiful ballerina you'd ever see. She spins and spins and spins as the box's melody goes tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. She neither smiles nor frowns, a permanent look of blank composure painted on her facade. She dances for my amusement, and yet I'm evaded by amusement. The room spins around me, vertigo. I want answers, but she gives me none. I slam the box closed, and yet the room still spins. My skin, porcelain. Is this all she is meant to be? Is this the meaning she's supposed to derive? Is this the sole purpose of her existence? And then her skin cracks, shattering. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Oh, my. Monica, I'm so sorry. Yeah, her skin cracks, shattering. Wait, that makes me think of the Monica jump scare from Act 3 if she senses like recording software and then she jump scares you. Oh, that's so good. This is a really good poem. The devs really cooked with this. You know, I feel like looking for answers and contemplating your reality are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Your reality mentioned. Your reality mentioned. So MC just reads all that and says, yup, gonna ignore that. I guess. I guess. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. How fitting. Somber subjects for a somber day. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't one-dimensional creatures. That's what makes people so interesting. You might think that it'd be way better if everyone was happy and uncomplicated all the time, but how would we know what happiness was if it weren't for the sadness to compare it to? I guess that's true. Hashtag deep. Even so, I'd rather not see my friend so troubled. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Do you ever feel discouraged when something you've put a lot of time into doesn't get as much attention as you thought it would? For instance, you could have spent hours and hours on a poem, only to have your friends barely glance at it when you show it to them. It might make you feel like doing any more is useless. And the sad truth is, the world is so saturated with creative works already that most people won't receive any attention, at least relative to the most popular artists and authors. There's actually not much that you can do in that situation besides try your best. However, you also shouldn't think of things in terms of popularity and number of views. The most important thing should be your own personal self-satisfaction. If you're proud of yourself and your work, then I say that that's enough success. That was the most depressing writing tip of the day ever. That's my advice for today. What? I'm sorry, just the interjection. That was funny. Thanks for listening. Alright, okay. That was a lot. MC would look at r/I'm 14 and this is deep and actually find the post deep and philosophical. Yeah. Whom should I show my poem to next? Yeah. I can't lie. I feel like reading through all these lines and all their voices was like kind of part of the experience, but like it's taking a while. Do Sayori last. I will do Sayori last. Okay, you know what, guys? Once I'm done showing all the poems on this day, I think I'm gonna end stream because this did end up going longer than I expected it to. But I'm just kind of, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I am intrigued. I want to know what happens because I really do want to know what happens, but I do feel like it would be wise to save Sayori for last, I think, in terms of showing her our poem. Okay. Alright, Yuri, hello. Oh. She instantly turned away. She hates it. Which route will you do? I'm doing Sayori. I'm doing the Sayori route. Route. However you pronounce that. Um, but yes. I can't lie. I've heard that there is like some NSFW on the Sayori route, so um I will just like keep an eye out for when the vibes start to be different and then I'll just figure out what to do from there because I don't think I'm going to be able to like stream all of that. Or maybe I can cuz I know that they do have sensors that you can turn on, which I have, but you know, like I don't know. I don't know. I really hope MC can help her more with her depression than base game MC did. I feel like probably yes. Oh, excuse me. But also, I mean, I don't necessarily think that like that Sayori, like kind of dealing with her struggles is necessarily something that is completely something that should be MC's work to do. Like I think that she should, you know, seek more support, if that makes sense. I think the streaming mode black screens the CG, but the text is still there. Okay. Okay. I can't lie. I have a feeling that the text is gonna be like descriptive, so I'm probably just gonna like skip through that. Don't I'm not gonna read all that. Um like not out loud is what I mean. Yuri glances over at me but quickly turns away. Perhaps she wants to be left alone for now? I'll let her come to me if she changes her mind. Oh, oh man. I mean, the healing thing is much of self-learning journey too. Yeah, yes, I think, cause like I'm sure that like paperclip can you know can do things to help, but I think at the end of the day, I feel like yeah, half spoiler kind of ish. Don't read the message I deleted. Okay. Whom should I show my poem to next? Okay, Natsuki. Yes. This one's all right. All right. Yeah, it's about average, not amazing, but not terrible. Well, I'm at least trying. I never said you weren't. This just isn't my style. All right, nothing wrong with that. People have their opinions. Yep. Your poems are kind of like decent, I guess is the word. It feels like there's potential in them, but it just stops short of it. Well, any tips to finally reach this potential you keep talking about? Ah, coming to the pro for tips, are ya? Alright, I'll help you out this time. Natsuki examines my poem once more. Alright, I think I know what the problem is. It's your language. It's mediocre. My language? Like the words you use, there's nothing really special about them, they're just average words. I think you should use some softer words. Like my poems. So I should start writing like you, is what you're saying. She's just like, your writing is mid. Want to get better? Write like me. I like me. Wait, that one Steven Universe clip that's just like, Garnet, you just drew yourself. I like me. Well, my poems are the best. Seeing Natsuki so proud of her own work, I can't help but smile. All right, Natsuki, whatever you say. Let's see your poem now. Oh yeah, here. Okay, let's see. Oh, cute. Okay. Something happy. Cookies and cream and my own happy place, fresh and warm sunshine and a breeze on my face. These are the things that happiness means. Just folded laundry hot from the dryer lifts up my spirits so they can't go much higher. Puppies and kittens and cute bunnies too, all cuddled up with small barks, squeaks, and mews. These are the things that make me beam. Sleeping in a big soft bed, listening to rain pit pat overhead. Wait, sorry, chat. Did you just call Natsuki's poem cute? Ooh, oof, guilty. Sorry. Sleeping in a big soft bed, listening to rain pit pat overhead, talking with friends and laughing aloud, all worries now gone and playing around. These are the things that fill my dreams. But sometimes happiness is hard to find. I know darkness lingers in everyone too, and some people feel the eternal blues. So here is a poem from me to you. Please know that people are all alike. If we stick together, we'll be all right. Let's talk and laugh about happy things and find the joy that true friends can bring. Oh, wait, that's so sweet. That's so nice. Aww. That's nice. Yeah, you know what this poem is about, right? You wrote it for Yuri, right? I wouldn't say, well, actually, yeah. I wrote it after seeing how much I wrote it after seeing how much effort Yuri was putting into changing. I mean, it's only fair after the poem she wrote for me, right? Well, not for me, but don't worry, I know what you mean. Anyway, I guess that I was, you were. Shut up. I was childish, alright? I just always get caught up in the moment. It's hard for me to let go of that sort of stuff. Oh, wait, sorry. Okay, I'm struggling with Natsuki's voice because I feel like I don't know how to do it. But yeah, after writing 2 negative poems, a positive poem was pretty refreshing. I do like the feel of this poem. It really is something happy. Yeah, I mean, I was feeling happy when I was writing it, so naturally the mood would be happy. The ending is a bit the ending is a bit bittersweet though. Ah, yeah. Wait. Oh, wait, no. Wait, sorry. That's Natsuki's talking. Ah, yeah, about that. Well, I was thinking that Yuri probably has problems that I don't know about. I mean, all people do, right? So I guess the message at the end was that even if we have problems and even if we're feeling sad, if we look towards our friends, we can find happiness. You know, joy and solidarity and stuff. Solidarity, eh? That's a very Yuri-ish word. Well, I was thinking about what Yuri would call it, so I'm not dumb, you know. Okay, wait, you know what? I like that. You know what? I like that they're friends. I like that they're friends. Even if Yuri kind of hates us, they like each other. I do know big words. I just consciously decide not to use them. All right, I get you. I think Yuri will really appreciate your poem, though. She better. Okay, let's see. Okay, well now there's one more. Down to the last one. Okay, this is, and then I think after we do this, I think that I will be ready to end stream because I feel like this is we've gone to day 3. Maybe we can try to do like a day per stream. Maybe that'll be the strat. It's already been like 2.5 hours. Um, I like this one a lot, Paperclip. It's probably your best one so far. Ah, well, thanks. I had a feeling you'd like this one in particular. Huh? What's that? Well, I was thinking of things you like while I was writing it. As always, I'm saying that as if I didn't, choose the words myself with that intention. Really? Yeah, I think I connect the most with your writing style. I'm honestly a little surprised. I thought you would have preferred the others. Why? My poetry is nothing special, Paperclip. Look at Yuri's, for example. Her style is way more sophisticated. And Natsuki's is so bouncy and effective. Hey, don't say that. Just because your style is different, it doesn't mean it's bad or anything. Your style is unique. Your poems have a really nice sense of innocence and nostalgia to them. I mean, you managed to make me feel nostalgic about a memory I've never actually experienced with your Dear Sunshine poem. It made me think of happier times from my childhood, before my parents got divorced, and I really liked that. It made you happy? Yep, your poems put a smile on my face, Sayori. The other girls' poems are great, don't get me wrong, but like I said, I connect the most with yours. I hope that cheers you up a little bit. For just a moment, that vacant look of melancholy that's been plaguing her face disappears as she smiles a genuine smile. Thank you, Paperclip. That means more than you can imagine. Am I starting to get through to her? Maybe now is the best time to ask what's on her mind? By the way, Sayori, I've been meaning to ask you, but pessimistic thoughts suddenly flooded my mind. What if she doesn't feel comfortable talking about it right now? Sayori would probably approach me herself with her concerns if she felt comfortable doing so. After all, everyone has their off days, right? I guess it's only normal for her to act a little different from time to time. I don't want to come across as pushy or demanding, even though I'm concerned for her. With a heavy sigh, I changed what I was originally going to ask. Oh, okay. Have you... I mean, that's probably for the... I don't know. Well, okay. Complicated situation. Have you thought about what you want to do for the festival? Monica said we'd be doing a variety of things for it. It's just decorations and poster advertisements. Judging by the relief on Sayori's face, I'm guessing she initially expected me to probe her further on her behavior. It's funny you mentioned that. You said we were going to discuss that with everyone today after we shared all our poems. Wow, I'm a real psychic, aren't I? A what? A psychic? A psychic. It means someone who can read minds and see into the future. Oh, what am I thinking of then? Breakfast? She sticks her tongue out at me. And just like that, the playful banter and lighthearted teasing is back. They're so funny. I like them. Maybe I've just been worrying too much. It looks like she's been feeling a bit better. Right? Well, I guess I can show you my poem now. Yes, okay. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna end stream after this because I'm starting to get tired, but... Fairy tale. In a kingdom far, far away there was a castle. In the castle there was a wish. The wish came to be long, long ago. She was made to be an angel, but I wasn't an angel. I was just a wish to make everyone happy. I took on their burdens and did what I could. I kept safe their dreams like a guardian should. The seeds for my efforts then spread far and wide. I fed them with power I found deep inside. People liked me when I made things right, but they got used to it and stopped believing so much. I watched the children playing and felt sad, but I was happy too, I really was. It truly was enough to be the fairy godmother, the one everyone depended on and trusted. The time kept passing on as I gave my all. I had nothing left and I couldn't stand tall, but I kept going on, as I'd always done, a soldier in battle with nowhere to run. Ooh, rhyme scheme. A. A. B. Even wishes get tired too. Once everyone was happy, my job was done. But what came after? I could see darkness on the horizon. Quick, make it all go away. When everything's big and bright, what more can anyone ask for? Nobody knew how long it would keep up, but they kept living happily ever after. Ooh. Wow. I like that. Aw. Sayori. Aw. So, what did you think? Wow, Sayori, I had no idea you could write like this. This is something else. Have the others seen this? No, not yet. You're the first one I've shown it to. What an honor, eh? So what's this one about? From what I can gather, it's about someone who tries to keep everyone happy, right? She nods. And people liked that, but eventually they kinda got used to it. But that's okay, because at least they were still happy. And this person, the kingdom's wish, even she gets a little tired from time to time. But as long as everyone's happy, that's her job. Oh, she's the fairy godmother! Oh my god. Sayori. Wait, guys, should I draw Sayori as a fairy? I really like fairies. I grew up on the Tinkerbell movies. I love fairies. I love magical sparkly stuff. I was thinking about making a fairy AU where all the girls are a different type of fairy. That would be really fun. I might do that. They all have different elements. I don't really know what those elements would be, but I would figure it out. I have a bunch of fairy OCs, so. Can you draw? Okay, Sayori has a fairy on my shoulder, of course. Can you draw sad DDLC art? I mean, we'll see. We'll see about that. I feel most of my DDLC art is very silly and unserious, and that's where I like to keep it because I feel I mean, I think that the game itself obviously already is very heavy, so I think it's nice to keep things silly, But I mean, I also think that, who knows? There might be some emotional damage coming. Sad DDLC art makes me sad. Agree. But sometimes... Oh, sorry. I burped. Sometimes the sadness is sometimes the sadness is thought-provoking. Sometimes you need the sadness for the happiness to be worth it. She's happy when the others are happy. That's the most important thing. I look back at the poem, trying to pick up on the more subtle meanings. But surely the angel doesn't have to be alone. People don't have to depend on just her to be happy. Surely the angel could share the responsibility, right? I don't know, maybe I'm just looking into this a bit too much. I just feel kinda sorry for her. I blink. Am I seriously empathizing with a fictional angel? No, you're not. She's not as fictional as you think she is. Maybe I'm really getting into this poetry thing. I'm glad my poems can get such a reaction out of you, Paperclip. God. Paperclip. You know what, guys? Maybe sometime I should draw a little transparent vector of a paperclip with eyes and the little uniform and then just put it in the corner of the stream. I might do that. Okay. I really put a lot of thought into this one last night, and you seem to pick up on it. With an uncomfortable dawn of realization, it's become quite clear how this poem relates to Sayori. I'm not going to have much luck questioning that, though. Well, I hope the angel finds happiness soon. Maybe she should share her burdens with other people? She just might be surprised at how receptive the people of the kingdom are. But then they'll be sad. That would be selfish. Or maybe they'll be happy to give something back to their angel. After all, she was keeping them happy. It's only fair they get to give something back, right? Oh. Man, a shake of the head and a sad smile is my only response. Oh, hi, Monica. Okay. Hello, Monica. Just draw Clippy the office assistant. You know what? That'd be smart. I mean, just like Clippy the office assistant, but just with like big anime eyes. Okay, everyone. We're all done sharing poems, right? In which case, let's start figuring out what we're all going to do for the festival. Ugh, you still remembered. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Anyway, as I was saying, well, I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making her specialty, cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by your Okay, can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori, you mentioned goodie bags earlier, if I remember correctly? Yep, I want to make some goodie bags for everyone and put in little quotes, bookmarks, and candies. Ah, yes, that was it. Great idea, people will love that. Indeed, we're glad you're helping, Sayori. Okay. Hey, hydrate, goat. Yes, thank you. Ah, you guys, it's nothing special. The cupcakes sound amazing, though. Of course, because I'll be making them. We all share a collective laugh. How about you, Yuri? Ideally, I'd like to do something that could enhance the atmosphere of our performances. I'd like to experiment with some aromatherapy as well, if that's okay with you. Of course, that's fine. I'm excited to see what you come up with. You've also got beautiful handwriting, so perhaps something that involves that? Calligraphy! Yuri ponders for a moment. How about banners and decorations? It's funny that you mentioned that. I was just about to say the same. Oh, wait. I was just about to say that myself. Well, great minds think alike, right? She shares a laugh with Yuri and turns to me. Anyway, that just leaves you, Paperclip. The only club member who's. Oh, wait, no, that's me speaking. The only club member who's useless. Don't say that. In fact, it looks like all of us have a lot of work to do for the festival. I'm pretty sure I speak for everyone when I say that some help would be much appreciated. Ah, so it's basically a choice between who to spend my weekend with? Why do I suddenly feel so nervous? I suppose I could use a bit of help. Not that I really need it, but if you want to help bake stuff, I could always have you do some dirty work. But if you help, you better not sneak a cupcake to eat. Natsuki, I doubt Paperclip will want to help you if you make him out to be a burden. If you don't need any help, I believe he'd be better off assisting someone else. Well, that's up to him to decide. Wait, sorry. Why don't you admit that's not okay? This is Natsuki talking. Okay, I need to end stream soon. I'm tired. Well, that's up to him to decide. Maybe he likes baking. Have you ever thought of that? Oh my god. Maybe he likes baking. Have you ever thought of that? Besides, how hard could making decorations be anyway? It's not as though I'm only speaking for myself. Monica and Sayori would likely be appreciative of help as well. And not that it really matters, but decorating requires a lot of creativity and meticulous work. So does baking. You've never baked a day in your life. How could you possibly know? Oh my god, okay, they're fighting again. Guys, I thought you were friends. Calm down, guys, calm down. Throughout their bickering, I can't help but notice that Sayori hasn't said a word. Does she not want me to help her? Or am I just overthinking this? It's impossible to think properly with the arguing going on. Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, it's like Natsuki said, Paperclip's the only one who gets to decide how he'd like to contribute. There's no need to argue over him like he's the last boy on Earth. I think it's fair to say that each of us have plenty of work to do. This has nothing to do with him being a boy. I agree, we're merely discussing our workloads. Looks like Monica has united Natsuki and Yuri with a common enemy. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just move on already? Alright then, moving along. Paperclip, you're okay with this, right? Fuck ass Paperclip, I can't. In the end, it's up to you. Ah. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me, varying expressions playing on their faces. But of course, I'm going to go with... Okay, you know what? Okay, we're just gonna save. Anyways, return. We're gonna go with... Because we're doing the Sayori route, right? Like, I feel like it would only be right to pick Sayori. You know what I mean? Like... You know what? I'm just gonna save it so we can come back to this moment and like see what happens if we pick other things. But let's just go with Sayori for now. Yes. Hey, Sayori. Okay. It's been a while since we hung out together, hasn't it? It'll be a lot of fun making these goodie bags, I reckon. I reckon. Reckon Sayer in this year? Mind if I give you a hand with them? She doesn't look quite as happy as I hoped she would be. Are you sure? I wouldn't want to bore you. Plus, it really isn't that much work. The others have a lot more to do, so I'm sure they'll get more of your help than I would. I exchanged looks with Yuri, Natsuki, and Monica. None of us really know how to react. It's okay, Sayori, really, it's no problem. I work well alone, it wouldn't cause any hassle. Yeah, relax, I've baked loads of cupcakes before, remember? This'll be a walk in the park. Sayori, no matter who you picked, the outcome would pretty much be the same. We've all got work to do. Our tasks are all equally important in making sure the festival runs smoothly. Don't feel bad about it. Paperclip chose you himself, it's what he wants to do. Besides, it's good that he's going to be with you because we need someone who can keep you from eating all the candies. I'm not going to attempt that noise. Hey! Kidding. Seriously, enjoy yourself, guys. You two will have a lot of fun. I can sense it. Okay, this is going on so long. This is so long. Okay, Sayori still doesn't look overly convinced, but she smiles and nods at us. Am I really that much of a burden to work with? Yeah, all of them are just like passing him around like a hot potato. And they don't want to deal with him. No, Paperclip, don't think. No, Paperclip, no! No, Paperclip, no! Bad Paperclip! No, Paperclip, don't think like that. It's just because she's got something bothering her, that's all. Okay, well, that's settled then. Everyone knows what they're doing, and Paperclip is going to be helping Sayori. I think that's everything sorted then. I'll see everyone on Monday, and don't forget to practice your poems. It'll be fun, guys, I promise. Natsuki rolls her eyes as she leaves the classroom, Yuri and Monica in tow. As she passes by the door, Monica turns to us. Take care of yourself, Sayori. She gives her a gentle smile. Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm curious, but it's best not to ask. Their business, after all. Ready to walk home again? Sure, let's go. Okay. Ugh. Okay, finally. Okay, I feel like we're starting. Wait, yes, I agree. Finally, we're getting to content that isn't just Act 1. I feel like we're starting to break past it. Did you have a latte today? Oh, sorry. Jill, please come home. Did you have a latte today, like yesterday? No, I am less caffeinated today than yesterday. I am losing steam. But that's okay, cause like the live is already like an hour and a half long. I feel like we can call it. Oh my gosh, like I I would keep reading through this, but like, okay, you want let's just finish this scene. We're gonna be done walking home with her, and then we're going to be done here for today because I I am tired. So I was thinking about tomorrow. We'll probably have to head to town to grab the supplies for the goodie bags. Is that okay with you? That's fine. What time should I meet you and where? We can meet at my place. Also, seeing as we have a lot of work to do, let's make it bright and early. Ah, I know. Oh, wait, sorry. Wait. Ah, I know we have a big day ahead of us, but could we not make it too early? Still a bit lazy, I see. She doesn't smile a light-hearted jab. Strange, I thought she'd bounce off it and call me a meanie or stick her tongue out. No, Paperclip, you said that at a bad time. Okay. But that look on her face. No, it's just I guess I'm just not an early riser. No worries. I guess if we both got on with it, we would get everything finished earlier than I imagined. Would 11 a.m. be okay? Yeah, I can work with that. Guess it means that I get a lion as well. Thank you. Anyway, there's a few shops you can go to in town. I think we'll need to go to the arts and crafts store along with the sweets one. Yeah, sounds good to me. You have my number, right? Just text me if there's any changes to our plans. Otherwise, I'll see you on Sunday at 11. Okay. We turn to walk off to our houses. Oh, and Paperclip? Yeah? I'm sorry about how I've been acting today. I promise you I'll be fine tomorrow. Okay. Okay. And you know what? We're done. We're done. I'm just gonna save this here because you know what? I think that's enough. Alright, okay. Sorry, let me see chat. Don't burn yourself out. Yeah, I'm gonna be done. I think this is enough. Um yeah, this girl texted me at 1 a.m. Well, I was over caffeinated, so okay. Okay, it was a nice stream. I'll be more locked in next time. Oh, no worries. I mean, honestly, this is a pretty good like background noise stream. Like, um, Perfect place to end. Agreed. This is a perfect place to end. I am done. Okay. All right. It's been my background stream. Awesome. I won't clip next time. Okay. I mean, honestly, like, you guys can clip stuff as long as it's not like, cause okay, yeah. You guys can clip. Just don't be odd about it. Okay. When do you think the next stream will be? Like, I'll see. I'm gonna try to do some like during the early afternoon. Um, because I know that people, because like whenever I did like my polls, like the difference between 3 to 6 p.m. and 8 to 11 were only by like a few people. So I might do like, I might do a 3 to 6 p.m. one. But yeah. Okay. Bye bye, guys. Um, ASMR stream when? Um, I don't know about that. Well, okay. Anyway, goodbye. Gotta go to bed. Okay, good night. Okay, bye bye. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, how do I do this? Oh, just my dog. Okay, okay. You know what? Whatever. All right, cool. We can. Okay, so we saved everything. Yep. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Um. Cool. Nice. Okay. Cool. And that is it. Bye, guys.